Hey, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I'm obviously doing something a little different today. And let me know if you want to see me do different kinds of crafts, because I sort of want my channel to represent who I am and the different things that I do. And I am getting ready for my daughter's baby shower. And I was sitting down to make some chalkboard signs, which I've actually never done before. And I started doing it, and then I thought, well, why don't I just film this? So here we are. I feel really vulnerable here because when I do things like this, I have so many starts and stops and mistakes. So this sign is for an apple cider bar. So we have sort of a fall theme with bats because my daughter loves bats, and with like fall colors and stuff. And so we're making an apple cider bar with like all the fixings, you know. I think it will be cute. This is my inspiration for the sign. I'm not going to do it exactly like this. I really loved this font. There were different ways that I could try to get this onto this. I saw somebody on YouTube actually print out lettering and then go over it in chalk and then flip it and then go over it in pencil to transfer it. I could use transfer paper maybe too. I'm not going to try to transfer it. I think what I'm just going to do is wing it myself and see how it goes. It's not going to look exactly like this, nor do I want it to, because this is my sign, not one I found off the internet. But I really like this font, so I'm going to try to sort of do this font. Also, I'm thinking about flipping it this way and doing apple cider, two different lines. What I thought I would do first is see if pencil works on here. This came from a really inexpensive pack of chalkboard signs on Amazon. They come with little stands. I almost got the more expensive ones, but I've tried a bunch of times to write on here and it looks really good. So that just goes to show you don't always need the expensive kind. I'll link everything I use in the description box. I also got these 𝘮𝘗 markers because they were earth tones, and since we're doing like a fall theme, I needed sort of muted colors rather than the bright colors. I have other ones in bright colors. And then I also have a bistro chalk marker. I really like this. I use this for my chalkboard signs on my sticker book storage boxes, and this is a really good one. I have a couple of these. This one's probably pretty good too, but we're going to use this instead because I know that this one works well. There's a little bit of a glare on this. I wonder, I'm going to turn off some of my lights here. I wonder if this is better since it's darker. I know there's going to be shadows though. I'm going to try it and see. All right, I'm scared to do this, but yeah, I'm going to try penciling it first and see if it works. This probably isn't going to be centered, but I'm just going to wing it and then like add in little decorations around it or little illustrations around it. I think we'll be okay. I have to make 6 of these signs, I think. We have like a diaper raffle, we have a baby food thing, all this kind of stuff. And I just realized that my nail polish popped off. Look at that. If you're new here, I'm kind of a hot mess sometimes, but that's the way it goes. I didn't even notice that until right this very second. Cool. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to keep going. I'm actually going to turn on the light while I pencil. See if that helps. Okay, this is really hard to see. All right, I'm just going to do it with the marker. Yikes. I do have like a wet paper towel here in case I make mistakes, which I know I will. Okay. Why am I so nervous? We're just going to start. It's not going to obviously look like a font because I'm the one who's drawing it. So it's going to look hand-drawn, which is okay with me. Okay, now we color in the first letter. Whew. Looks a little rough, but we're going to keep going. Maybe I can touch up after. We'll do the P here. Actually, let's do all of the letters and then I'll color them in. It'll make me feel better if they're all done. I can't even see my pencil lines. I'm definitely not going by my pencil lines at this point. This is a lot different than lettering with a pen because I'm like doing the outlines and then coloring it in, you know? It's a lot different. Oh boy, that's a little close to the L. That is a weird E. I may have to redo that E. Let me try to get that off. It does work if, like, you can just take it off with a wet paper towel. I also used Windex on one of them and it doesn't really work as well as just water. So these kinds of signs are fun to make really for any party, you know? Like, why not make it fancy for holidays or gatherings of any kind, or even just like seasonal signs that you have in your house? I think it's just so fun. I think maybe it was the L, bottom of the L, that was the issue. Let's try that again. Let's color in because I'm going to let that dry a second. I don't want to write on a wet board. This is the fun part of planning the shower, is drawing the boards. The not so fun part is figuring out the menu and all of that stuff, like the menu and the drinks. Like, that kind of stresses me out because I'm not really used to planning parties. I'm not a big party thrower. I used to be, I guess, when my kids were little, but I haven't in years. I'm just not, I don't know, I'm out of practice at it. Also, if you hear some chainsaws in the background, my neighbors are getting some trees trimmed, taken down and stuff right now, so sorry about that. Okay, it goes more like that. See, this is what happens. I am just such a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like this. Like, not so much my planner anymore or little things for myself, but when it comes to things people are going to see, I am a little bit like that. Because I want it to be super cute, and mainly because my daughter, like, it's her baby shower, and I just want it to be the cutest thing she's ever seen. Like, it's mostly for her. I just want her to come in here and be like, wow, mom. Like, I want to wow Kaylee. If you're new here, my daughter is having my first grandchild, who is a boy. We do have a name, but I'm not allowed to announce the name until the baby's born. So it's a good name though. His middle name will be Michael because my son passed away a few years ago and his name is Michael. So that was Kaylee's twin, her twin brother. So I think that's really special. I'm glad she's doing that. And the first name's really cute, but like I said, I can't say it. Okay, I don't know about that part of the apple. We're gonna let it go for now. Wow, those trucks are very loud. No nail, loud trucks. This is how we roll here on my channel, and that's just sometimes the way it goes. I'm wondering if I should do like regular lettering. I really like this though. That looks really hard to do. Oh, especially since the P's are going to be in the way, right? I feel like I want to take the bottom of the P's. Now we're going to mess it all up. Make them shorter and also curve them a little bit, like the ones in the picture. They're very slightly curved on the bottom, which I think is cute. Uh-oh, that looks whiter. I think I'm going to go over this again maybe, but we're going to keep going now and try this C. So the C will come here. Whoops. C-I-D-E-R. So luckily we have 5 letters. I just don't want the I to come right here. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the C should be big, the I should be here, and then the D, top of the D should be here so that we avoid this area. So I'm just going to do my best. I might have to redo this, but we'll see. This eye looks so different than the eye in the picture. Look, I wasn't even looking at that eye. Well, we're going to see how this turns out. I don't know. Okay, we are going to redo that cider because that is not looking hot. So I will just say that this is harder than it looks to wing something like this. So if you struggle with winging things in this way, you're not alone. We all have trouble with that, I think. Did you ever watch those people online who are decorating like grocery store signs or like cafe chalkboards? It's amazing how they do it, and they freehand it. It's beautiful. I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I can like do it like that. And I suppose, you know, you have a lot of practice if you're doing that for a living, but I just think it's so cool. All right, let's try this again. I wanted it to fit into the apple, but I don't think it's going to, and that is okay. I wonder if I should have colored in with the other marker, because I feel like it would be thicker than this one. Okay, that C definitely needs some work with the coloring in. We'll come back to all of that and let everything sort of settle. I don't love how there's all this space there. It didn't fit in well, but I think what I'm gonna do is like put little dots around it or something to sort of fill in those spots. Definitely not centered in any way, shape, or form, but we're gonna go with it anyway. And we're gonna do these little swirlies on the sides. Okay, they're not centered either, but again, it doesn't matter. I added hot up at the top, just in regular letters. Now I'm gonna take one of these pens and try to do a drop shadow. I don't know if it's gonna work so well because I'm not great at drop shadowing. I'll be the first to admit that my brain doesn't work in that way, but I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna go on that side. I have to like talk myself into it, like through it, I mean. Oh my gosh. Because we're going over here, like the sun is coming this way. So then it goes under here, and then on this side, right? And then under here. Did that make it look better or worse? I'm gonna go over it again because I just did it here and it looks like it's darker if you go over it again. But I'm gonna wait and go over all of it again at the end, I think. Now is the hard part because we're gonna be doodling. Okay, so far so good. Let's bring in green for the stem. Now when you use these markers, you have to start them. They start white, just like any paint marker. Let's do it on this. You need to hold it down and wait for the paint to come out. The green comes out really nice. It's very opaque compared. We're gonna color this in, and then I'm gonna make little highlights on it or something. Oh, maybe, okay. It's actually coming out better now a little bit, and I think maybe I needed to shake it more, I don't know. I'm gonna have to draw some bats on here too because it's a bat party and Kaylee's obsessed with bats. Not great at drawing those, but we're gonna do our best, I guess. All right, let's let that dry, and then I'm gonna go in and add, maybe put a little more red in and add some accents. But we need a little stem here, right? Shouldn't really be red, but I don't have brown, so actually this one, that's actually more orange. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm also gonna draw a cup of apple cider, and I just thought actually this is gonna go in here. I don't wanna get too far down. All right, that actually works. I thought maybe I would draw another kind of apple up here in the corner, like one that has the inside showing or something. I also thought it'd be fun to draw an orange, but we really don't have any orange. We have this one. So I had given my daughter the the chalk markers that I have that are the brighter colors for her classroom. And I don't have them here, so I don't feel like waiting for them. So we're gonna see. This is probably a peach color, but it might work for like an orange slice, right? We could also draw some cinnamon sticks or something. Whoa, that's bright. So I'm just gonna do half an orange slice and then start like this, making like the inside part. I don't know. Then I'll take white and fill that in. I probably should have drawn it in white first. We're gonna do a cup of apple cider, probably here. In the meantime, let's make some bats. Actually, let's try this white marker and see if it's better than the one that I have. I have to make the bats in white because I can't make them in black because the board is black. It's either that or maybe the purple, actually. I could maybe try that. I'm just wondering if this... Ooh, that's actually better than the one I have, I think. I could go over the lettering in this and it's gonna look brighter. I should have used that to begin with, I guess. Okay, in the meantime, let's try some purple bats and just see how they look. I just thought I'd have them flying on either side here. So I guess I won't do an apple up there. I think I'll just do the bats. So maybe we just go like, have the ears like that. I don't know. That doesn't look right, does it? Well, we're gonna color it in and see. Obviously, it's gonna look like a bat because it's a bat party and everyone knows that it's a bat party, but still, maybe not the best, right? Maybe if I bring the wings up a little. Is that too much? Yes, that's too much. Let's try again. I think what I'll do at the end afterwards is take a Q-tip and sort of like clean up around the middle with just like a wet Q-tip. I think that will work. Let's try this again. I think that looks better. Isn't that such a weird theme for a baby shower? Bats? She's not the only one because there's a bunch of stuff on the internet for bat showers, like a baby bat is flying in, or like a little boo is due, and it's like sort of Halloweenish themes. So definitely she's not alone with that. Let's just do another one. Maybe not the same exact angle. Maybe we want it up a little higher or something. This one's a little bit smaller, flying a little bit higher. Okay. So now let's go back in here and fill this in with white pen, I guess. Should we use this? Well, I think I'm gonna use this one because it's a little thinner. Uh-oh, it's picking up the orange, look. Actually, I like it when it picks up the orange though. I'm gonna try to do that for all of it because it makes it like light orange instead of white. I'm gonna go over the apple again and see how it looks with another coat. And hopefully it won't take off the coat that's already there. I've never tried to do these types of signs, like I said, so I'm not sure how that works, but let's just see. Oh, it's taking off. Well, maybe we just need to do a really light touch. Nope. Darn. Well, I'm gonna try my best. Oh, there. Now it's working. Just extremely light touch. Like barely touching it. That's how you're gonna get a second coat. Otherwise, if you push too hard, it goes right to the black. Just let the ink flow out like this. Also, it may not have been dry yet because these markers seem to take a little bit to dry. That's a possibility too. Okay, that definitely looks redder now. We're gonna go over the orange too, but I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more. All right, now we're gonna do a cup And I'm wondering like what color. I'm gonna draw it with the white and then maybe, whoa, did you hear that? That was a tree falling next door. Yeah. That shook the whole house. It's fine, Bumble. Bumble was like freaked out. That's my dog. All right. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I might erase this. We'll see. Wow, this white is so much more vibrant. It might change when it dries, but we also have the gunshots from the gun range. Great time to film, Mary Ellen. I just wanted to make a sign. I only wanted to make a sign. Okay, I could do like a top like this, but then I sort of want it to be clear. So I'm gonna try it like this. I know that didn't make any sense to you, but it made sense to me. Because I want the apple cider to be inside and I want it to be like sort of a clear glass mug-ish. These are very simplified doodles, you guys, and that is okay for a sign since I'm not a professional artist. I don't know why I said it like that. All right, so we are gonna put a cinnamon stick coming out to the top. I know it's the same color, which is weird, but maybe 2 cinnamon sticks. Should we do 2? Let's do one like a little bit lower. I don't know. Okay. And then I'm gonna make like swirlies coming up because it's hot, you know. Not swirlies, you know, little wiggles. Let's let that dry a minute. I feel like I want another apple, but I really don't have room. I should have put this closer to that and then put another apple over there because then we'll balance out the red, right? But I don't really want to erase that. I think that's actually cute. I think what I'm gonna do before I go back over it and maybe like do the rest of it is to make the frame. So I saw this idea online. I did not make this up, but I think this was really cute. Basically, it's just, wait, how was it? Okay, a big circle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 small circles, and then a big circle, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. So I keep going like that. I don't need to do the very bottom because it's going to be in that block. But I'm going to show you in a second what I'm going to do with the corners because I copied that online too. Okay, so what I'm going to do in the corner is this. I'm going to make these like long teardrop shapes. Uh-oh, I leaned on the apple. It wasn't dry yet. Oh no. It's okay, I didn't smear it or anything. I should probably like stop and come back when it's all dry, but nope, not gonna do that. I'm too impatient. So we're gonna do that in the corners. I think that's really cute. So these markers take longer to dry than this marker, but they're also more vibrant. And also it might make a difference if you have like a real chalkboard versus one of these cheaper things. Okay, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna do the very bottom, but isn't that cute? I think that's really cute. We're gonna do this in the corners. Looks fancy, right? Very fancy. Okay. I also think I'm gonna go around and put some sort of like some dots or some sparkles maybe. I think that might be fun. Make it like a little more exciting in the middle here. And also, like I said, there was that weird space. That looks like a snowflake, doesn't it? It's not supposed to. I should have done a star. Let's take that off. This is where those Q-tips would come in handy because I don't want to touch the other one. I hope a tree doesn't hit the house while I'm filming. That would be horrible. Stars and sparkles work well because it's like the bats are in the sky, right? I also thought I might draw some leaves on here, but I'm kind of running out of room. I can do those with like the long, I don't know if I like that actually. So this one says warm up at the hot apple cider bar, but it's going to be September, like late September. I don't know if they need to warm up. Ooh, I know what I wanted to write. I wanted to write spike if you like, because there's going to be some alcohol there too. Maybe I'll write that right here. I feel like something needs to go around here, maybe cinnamon sticks or something. Let's go over the orange again though. So if this chalk sits on here for like 3 weeks, it may not come off all the way when I take it off at that point, but I don't care that much because these, like I said, were really inexpensive. Also, I do have the other side. It's double-sided, so I could always use the other side in the future. So I'm not really too concerned about that. Oh, I could draw leaves around there. That's what I could do. Yes. Is that where my arm hit it? I think so. Darn. I'm going to just go over this a little bit more because I do want to put like reflections on the apple, like little extra stuff, but oh, this was a bad idea. I should not have done that. Okay. Maybe when it dries, it'll look okay. I actually forget what we're going to have at the apple cider bar. We really didn't decide on that menu yet, so if we did, I probably would know more about what to draw here. But I think what I'll do is leaves. I have the yellow. I don't know if I should add in more colors though, but I could. Let's check out this yellow and see how dark it is. It's pretty bright. That is a bright yellow. I was hoping it would be more mustard. Looks like a lemon with a stem. I'll go in and put some white veins in it though. It'll look more leaf-like. We can add some green leaves. That looks like broccoli or something. Wow. I want it to look like they're falling, but I'm not sure about that one. I'll do another yellow one over here. I mean, that's kind of cute. Once I add like the veins in, which I think I'll do in brown or white. But once I add those in, I think it's going to be cute. Also, that red dried to look like the rest of the red, so that's good. So I do need to add details in here, but I'm going to wait because I want them to be completely dry before I add in these details. and even on the bats maybe. But what I think I can do now though is go back over the white because I think that's dry enough. And I'm going to use this white because that just looks so much more vibrant to me. I'm just going to try to do this without disturbing any of this because I definitely don't want, oh my gosh, another tree just fell. I definitely don't want to smear that for sure. But let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, it's going to be so much nicer. Just having that second coat is going to help. I just have to try not to touch that red. I am going to do another coat of the red too, the drop shadow. But if I touch it, then this is going to look pink. So I think I did a little bit. I'm really going to try not to. I'll be happy to just have one sign done because, like I said, I have to make like 6 of them, and I've just been putting it off because it's so daunting. But now that I have one done, I feel like I'll be able to do more of them, and I'll show you the results on probably Instagram because I'm going to post some photos or some Instagram stories about the baby shower, and you'll see the signs. But I'm not going to do another video because this is like, I want to sit there. I want to watch Gilmore Girls, okay? I want to watch Gilmore Girls and draw like this because these are really fun to make, but I don't necessarily like doing them here at my desk under the lights. I like to sit and relax and take my time and not worry about filming. So I would show you the results of the other ones in this video, but they're not going to be done by the time I want to post this. So let me know in the comments if you want to see me make a baby shower planning page. I haven't done it because I've already started planning, and I feel like it would be sort of fake at this point if I did it. But if you're someone out there who wants to know how I would plan this type of thing, let me know and I will do my best to fit that in. It still looks a little bit like streaky, you know what I mean? But maybe when it dries, it'll look better. I mean, but it looks tons better than that. I could probably do a 3rd coat, honestly. Should I do a bat pun? I was thinking about doing something like fantastic or something. I could write that right there. Would that be weird? I think I want to do it. Fantastic. Maybe not in white. Maybe like red. Oh, that could bring the red up to the top, actually. Let's do that. Or even like the yellow. Wait, let me think. How about red with like a yellow line under it, maybe? Oh, this is going to be tough, though. I don't want to disturb that. Maybe I should wait. All right, hold up on that a minute. I wish this was centered more. It's making me uncomfortable. Let's remove this swirly and try to make a bigger swirly. Maybe it'll make it look more centered. I mean, I don't think it's bad. It's noticeable that this side has a space, right? So I think I need to draw some leaves, I guess. Like, that kind of makes the most sense, I feel like. I'm only going to draw these 2 types of leaves because I'm really bad drawing maple leaves. I know there's other kinds, but I could draw like a branch of leaves, actually. I should have made the stick part first. I'm afraid to put the white on top of this. That works. Oof, I don't like that. I'm going to go over this brown again. Add a little bit of orange to those cinnamon sticks for some reason. Ah, bad idea. Bad. Not good, not good. Abort, abort. Well, they look like fingers now, so cool. I'm going to go over them with brown again as soon as they dry. Okay, what else? What else? So I think I'm going to try to go in and add some stems here, or some veins, sorry. Some of them will have white and some will have brown because I feel like I can't put brown on top of the brown, obviously, so, and I feel like the red needs to have white, but the yellow one I'll do, and the green I'll do the brown. Ah, that's thick. Yikes. That did not work out. I'm going to take this and do like a little, oh, so thick. Why? All right, I better quit while I'm ahead. But let's write fantastic up here. Should we do it in yellow or red? I think I want to write it in yellow and underline it in red. We'll see. Wonder if I should do it in cursive. Nah. Fantastic. Wait, it's not centered, so I'm going to do something next to it. Like what? I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. Sorry, I feel like I'm so indecisive in this video, but that's how I am in real life when I'm doing this kind of thing. So it'll just sort of show you the process of me trying to figure it out as I go along. I don't know about that. Well, let me do another one underneath. Fantastic. Okay. I think what I'm going to do now is leave it alone. And then in my spare time, I'm going to come back and add in the details because I'm finding that sometimes I did it too soon and it's like running together and I don't want that to happen. Although, should I make little eyes on the bats? I feel like I should. Maybe in this pen instead of the other one. This has some orange on it. Just like there. Little eyeballs. That's cute, actually. All right, like I said, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead, but I think it turned out really, really cute. And I will add in more details. I will probably go over the white again and the red again just to make it pop. But I think it's a fun sign and it's going to look really cute on the apple cider bar table with all the fixings. Yeah, I like it a lot. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please be gentle since this is my first video like this. I don't know. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. I hope you guys have I hope you have a good day and I will see you in my next one. Bye.